Hey, what's up, VC? I'm back with another video. This is a big Goodwill haul, but before we get into that, just a little update here. I apologize for not making videos in the last week or so. I got really sick for a while, and I've finally gotten over it a couple days ago. Got sore throat, ear infection, my voice went away, all sorts of stuff, and unfortunately that happened while I hit 400 subscribers, so I couldn't make a video about that, so I apologize, but I do want to take the time right now to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel, watching my channel. Thank you for all the support. You know, just everybody that watches my videos, takes the time to comment, like, and all that. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, on the 400 subscribers, there will definitely be a contest in the very near future. I'm still going over ideas for like entries I want people to make, you know, what I want to do. There's been some unique contests in the past, so I kind of want to try to come up with something new, but kind of use some of those old ideas. And I still need to figure out a prize or whatever. And yeah, so it'll be a couple more weeks till I have a contest, but I promise there will be one before the end of the summer. So that's one big thing. Another thing, went on a small trip last weekend to drop my sister off at summer camp on the other side of San Antonio. So on the way there, we went through San Antonio, and we're planning on coming back through San Antonio and, you know, stopping at the Alamo and hitting some record stores and stuff. But that didn't happen because on the way there, the traffic was terrible. So we decided to come through Austin instead, a way we know. We've been there before. And I did stop at Waterloo Records again and found some more cool stuff. Just in the last 2 weeks, they put out a bunch of cool stuff. So picked up a bunch of albums. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Got some mail I'm going to show in a video in the next couple days. Might shoot it today. Some cool stuff I've been looking for a while that I finally picked up. But yeah, we'll get into this Goodwill haul. Try not to make this video too long. First, found a couple cassettes. First one is Little Texas, First Time for Everything. Wasn't familiar with this, but picked it up because it looked kind of like a hair band thing. But I looked them up and it says they're a country band. But that picture is really deceiving because, you know, most of the guys have long hair, so it kind of, yeah. And then Confederate Railroad, not sure what this is, but picked it up because it was cheap. And then 38 Special Tour de Force. It's an album I do know and I do have on vinyl. And then on to some records, which is really unusual. I usually save the records to last, but the CDs in this haul is what was the big thing. So first one, Crystal Gale, her self-titled album, I believe, with the hype sticker in the shrink, in really nice shape. And the record's in really nice shape. Not a huge fan of hers, but she's Loretta Lynn's sister, so figured I'd pick it up. And I do have a couple of her albums already. And then we have Walk on the Wild Side, the best of Lou Reed. This is a greatest hits. This is a later reissue from the 70s on RCA. Then we have Grand Funk, All the World Girls in the World Beware. This has the original inner sleeve. Haven't even heard any Grand Funk stuff, just figured I'd pick it up. And then we found The Sweet, Desolation Boulevard. This is the album that has Ballroom Blitz, which Crocus later did a cover of, which was pretty good. But this version's way better since it's the original. And then an album I've been looking for a while, George Strait, Straight from the Heart. This has Amarillo by Morning on it, which is my favorite George Strait song. Probably my favorite country song ever. So that was cool to find. And then on to some CDs, like I said, got about 20 here, I think. Maybe more. Didn't really count, just got a couple stacks here. Let's try to get them all without them all falling over. Okay, so we'll get right into this without worrying about that. First one, Leanne Rimes Blue. Not a huge fan of hers, but it was a quarter. All these CDs were a quarter. Bryan Adams, So Far So Good. Bryan Adams, 18 Till I Die. Styx Classics Volume 15. Not a huge Styx fan, but it does have a couple good songs on there. And then this is, now I already have, but this is the double version, double CD DVD. It's Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell, and I haven't even heard this album ever, but figured I'd pick it up, like I said, since it was the CD DVD version. I'm not sure what's on the DVD, if it's some live footage or whatever, but figured I'd pick that up. And then we got The Best of the Who. Another one that, you know, I'm not a huge fan of theirs, but it was a quarter. And then Petra Praise, The Rock Cries Out. Have this on cassette, but didn't have it on CD. Sorry about that. And then we have Boston, Don't Look Back. A great album. Yes, Fragile. Picked this up on vinyl a while back, but figured why not have it on CD since it was cheap. And then we have Led Zeppelin 4. Probably my favorite Led Zeppelin album because it has, you know, Black Dog, Rock and Roll, Stairway to Heaven, all those good songs. Metallica, Master of Puppets. Not even a fan of Metallica, but figured I'd pick that up for a quarter. And then we have Rolling Stones, Hot Rocks. Have this on vinyl, but figured I'd pick it up on CD since it was cheap. And then another Rolling Stones. This is 40 Licks, just another greatest hits, I believe. Double album, double CD thing. Classic Queen, just greatest hits there too. Got some good hits on there. Bohemian Rhapsody, Stone Cold Crazy, Radio Gaga, and my favorite Queen song, The Show Must Go On. Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 2. I have one, didn't have two until now. And then we got Ugly Kid Joe, America's Least Wanted. Beatles Revolver, an album I haven't ever heard. Heart, The Road Home. This is pretty interesting. Wasn't sure what this was, saw it was a new release, but it's an acoustic live thing, and I actually enjoyed it. And it's got some of the big hits on here, you know, Alone, These Dreams, Love Hurts, the Nazareth song, they do a cover of it. Straight On, All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You, Crazy on You, Barracuda, just all those good songs. Whitesnake, Slip of the Tongue. My favorite Whitesnake album was Steve Vai on guitar. Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble, just greatest hits. Eric Clapton, Slow Hand. And then we have Clapton Unplugged, one of my favorite live albums ever, acoustic live albums. Then we have Jimi Hendrix, The Ultimate Experience, and I didn't look inside this when I picked it up, but it wasn't the right CD. But fortunately, it is a Joe Walsh greatest hits, so that wasn't a total loss because I actually am a fan of Joe Walsh, so that was cool. And then another Hendrix, Are You Experienced, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Then we have First Rays of a New Rising Sun, never heard this. Then we have two more. Jefferson Airplane, Crown of Creation, an album I've never heard and needed for my collection. And then last but not least, The Traveling Wilburys, Volume 1. This is another album I haven't heard, but I've heard good things of it. You know, it's the project with Roy Orbison, Tom Petty. Who else is on here? Can't think of anybody else on here, but I've heard this is pretty good, but I've never actually heard it. And I am a fan of Roy Orbison, so I don't know. Doesn't say because they all have nicknames. Like Otis Wilbury, Nelson Wilbury. But yeah, definitely look forward to checking that out. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys again soon.